Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because yes, I am back with a new series. So whilst I have made many videos about the signs and also my series all about the houses as well, and then I talked about the only planet that I've talked about on my channel is Venus. I have got some great news for you because I'm going to be making a series about the planets. However, it's going to be with a little twist. The planets you see, they are going to be interviewed as if they have their own voice. And I suppose in a way they do, because they do give off their own energies. It's just that we can't hear them. We can feel their energy, but we can't hear them. This is what it's going to be, just to give you a little example. So in my first video, I will be interviewing the mighty Mars. Yes, I know within astrology it usually goes the sun, then the moon, then Mercury, and so on. However, I would like to do it from more of the standpoint of the first sign. So therefore it's Aries. And on that note, you see, Aries is an archetype, just like every single sign is an archetype. If we do take Aries for an example, okay, there is no difference between the sign of Aries or the first house that Aries rules, or the very planet, which is Mars, that rules Aries. The sign, the house, and the planet are all connected. This is simply because they all carry some essential quality as the first of the 12 archetypes. Therefore, within my series, I'm starting with Aries and then I'm just working from there. And of course, Mars rules Aries. With the interviewing of Mars, I will be asking Mars to describe himself. We're not even just going to be looking at the actual energies, but we're also going to be tapping into astronomy and looking at some facts, interesting facts that come with each planet. Some questions will be asked to Mars about the two signs that he rules in the zodiac. So each planet video is going to give you guys a brief understanding of the very role that each planet plays, looking at their very functions and their purpose. This is really a quick example of what to expect, but there's going to be a few other surprises mixed in, so I don't want to give everything away. I'm also going to be playing different characters with each planet. Like I said, it's as if they have their own voice. A great way to actually think of the planets is to simply see them as the actors, but the signs are the very expressions or the characters that the actors play. Yet still within this planet series, I'm going to be giving the planets their own character. That way you can truly get a feel as to what the energies are all about. Right, to really introduce this series, let's just do a quick overview of the planets to get you ready. So about 2,000 years ago, the Greek astronomers called the planets planetos, or the wandering stars. And this then came from the word planet, naturally. These astronomers, they knew of 5 planets. These 5 planets then of course were Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. And together, these 5 planets with the sun and the moon made the 7 heavenly bodies. The names of the planets were actually taken from the names of the gods from the Roman pantheon. We have first the fastest moving planet, which was Mercury, named after the winged messenger of the gods. Then we have the striking appearance of Venus, who was the goddess of love and beauty. The red color planet of Mars, just like a drop of blood in the night sky, was named after Ares, the god of war. Jupiter was the king of the gods because he was the largest of the planets. Then lastly we have Saturn, and Saturn was the slowest moving planet. He was named after the god of old age. What's also very interesting is that the number 7, because there's those 5 main planetary bodies along with the sun and the moon, they make up the 7-day week. We've got Sunday, the day of the sun, okay, sun, right? We've got Monday, the day of the moon. We've got the moon in there, so that makes sense. We have Tuesday, which was the day of Mars. Wednesday was the day of Mercury. Thursday was the day of Jupiter. Friday was the day of Venus. And lastly, Saturday was the day of Saturn. But not only that, the number 7 was also empowered by the 7 metals. Gold going with the sun, silver going with the moon, lead went with Saturn, Mercury went well with Mercury, iron went with Mars, copper went with Venus, and lastly, tin went with Jupiter. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. However, as the evolution of the Earth has progressed, great beings were called from outer space to step up its progress. These beings were Uranus, which was founded in 1781, and Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. Then we've got Neptune, founded in 1846, which is the higher octave of Venus. And lastly, Pluto, and Pluto was founded in 1930, which is the higher octave of Mars. And that's really it, guys. That's just a little quick overview of all the planets that are going to be mentioned within the series. We've got the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. What I would also like to tell you all is that I will be making a series on your chart ruler. Your chart ruler is ultimately the very planet that rules your chart, and therefore looking at rising signs. So the very rising sign that you have has a planet that rules that sign. Take me for example, okay? I have a Virgo rising, and Mercury rules Virgo. Therefore, Mercury is my chart ruler. However, this series is just really this brief introduction to the planets, just keeping it fun, keeping it lighthearted, but also educational, and as I like to keep it, really bite size. Yes, and I will be moving into the more in-depth planetary videos. I also hope to make a series about the different archetypes like I was talking about before. So yeah, that's the sort of direction we're going to be going into. So far we've only trickled above the surface, so we're gonna dive a little bit deeper. Okay guys, so yeah, get excited. I'm excited. What I'm gonna be doing, of course, is I'm going to be putting the order that I'm making these videos for this planet series in the comment section, so you can keep up to date with it there. Thank you kindly to my current subscribers for subscribing. I hope you're pumped for the newest series. And as well, if this is the first time you're maybe finding my channel and you would like to see more videos from me, I make videos mostly about astrology. Click that subscribe button somewhere and I will be back with the new series very, very soon. Bye!